Over the years, Nathan Lawson has been a dear friend to Fox 8 and so many others across the Piedmont Triad through his work at the Salvation Army. He's made a career out of serving our community and giving to those in need.
But now he's found himself in a role he's just not used to being in. I sat down with Nathan and his wife Kim to learn about his dire health challenges and why his faith in God and humanity remains strong. For Nathan Lawson, every day spent with his family feels like a gift.
No, the number one issue with this is that they rock ferociously.
It wasn't long ago that something as simple as watching his 4 children play in the backyard,
I mean, like that,
felt out of reach. Medical issues for Nathan started last spring with extreme weight loss and fatigue. His wife, Kim, forced him to go to the doctor.
I made the appointment and said, "You're going."
But it was just by crazy random happenstance that they did a blood test that
is antiquated. Most people don't do it.
Most people don't do that blood test. And that blood test revealed that I might have a blood clot in my lungs.
But the CT scan showed something different.
And they could see just the very tip top of 2 masses. And that's when everything changed.
In June 2025, Nathan was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic neuroendocrine cancer.
We chose not to do the conventional route. We did
we figured we had time because they told us it was slow growing and he'd had it for 10 years.
Nathan continued to pour his energy into others through his work at the Salvation Army. But by March, his health declined rapidly. The cancer had become aggressive.
One of the doctors told me, we're not really quite sure you even have a functioning liver anymore. The cancer had overtaken the entire organ.
Nathan's prognosis was grim.
I was at a point where I didn't know if I was going to wake up anytime I was doing a nap or anytime I would go to sleep. And so every hug had to be the last hug. Every goodbye had to be the last goodbye because that might have been it. It was terrifying. It changes you, and it just makes to where literally every second meant something.
Neither the Lawsons nor his team of doctors were willing to give up, and they came up with a plan for chemotherapy infusions starting immediately.
They have hopes that if they can shrink the tumor in the liver, that there's enough functioning liver to regenerate and get him to where he can manage this cancer for a long time.
Nathan had no choice but to step away from the work he loves.
I think he just represents what is true across the board for the people who work with Salvation Army and volunteer or paid positions, that they care about people, they care about the community.
Mike Diamond serves on the Salvation Army Advisory Board and has known Nathan professionally for nearly a decade.
You see the tentacles to the community and the people he works with. I mean, his life revolves around his family and the church. And I think that extended family is what is buoying him and his wife and his kids.
While the Lawsons focus on Nathan's health and each other, the community is rallying around them. From odd jobs around the house, to cleaning, to stocking the fridge, even donating to a GoFundMe for much needed, expensive home repairs.
We knew that we had friends. We didn't know we had so many people that loved us.
Yeah.
And our son, who's 15, said to me just last week, "Mom, what did we do for people to be helping us like this?" And I said, "Nothing. We didn't do anything.
Yeah.
This is God loving us through people."
Working at Salvation Army kind of was naturally in my life.
Very natural fit.
This has been one of the most unnatural aspects to be humble and receiving. There's no filter to the giving. They just pour it out onto us. And yes, it's extremely humbling, but God be the glory.
And
Wow.
you heard during the story there that early on Nathan opted for alternative medicine to treat his cancer. He figured since it was slow growing, he had time to pivot if things started going poorly. He told me in hindsight, because his tumors were already so large, that was a mistake, that he should have been doing more conventional treatments, chemotherapy, from the very beginning.
Now, Nathan and Kim have a Caring Bridge site, a GoFundMe page, and they even started a podcast to share their journey. It's titled appropriately, Cancer Sucks. It's been a therapeutic process for them. You can find links to all of these with this story on our website, myfox8.com, and we certainly wish him and his family all the best in this journey.